cool exercises you can do, and one of the things that we did a long time ago was that when you are creating an offer, and you've got your offer document there, but we're going to do it right now, is you want to create the world's best offer, regardless of whether you think that you can deliver it right now. So you want to go over the top. I want to provide a service that, I think I was speaking to Kane yesterday here still, about, get marketing results in 6 minutes. It's not feasible, but it gives you an idea of how extreme can we go with our product, and start writing down the ideal, most amazing situation offer. And then once we've done that, we go back and we say, well, can we actually provide that? If not, what can we do that's similar or close, or what can we actually do? So you want to go to the extreme and then scale it back, rather than just doing the other way around. You want to go further out and then bring it back into reality. Questions you want to ask yourself: can the same or better outcome be produced with less deliverables, or are more deliverables required to produce a same or better outcome? So can we provide the same or better experience or outcome for our client by reducing what we have to actually do for the client? It's counterintuitive, because we often think that when we want to do a better offer, we have to give more, we have to spend more, we have to do more. But what if we could do the same or better without having to do as much on our end? Anyone got any brain waves on that idea right now?
I think simple products are better sometimes. Some of the most simple products in the world have become the most successful, not the over technical, complicated ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Historical data.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah, so this just really applies to what I've been thinking recently, because we've been offering coaching calls to our clients, and the whole idea was to improve retention, but it wasn't very effective, because the people getting involved or booking the calls were the ones that were already very deeply involved in the group. And so what I've been thinking is just to organise group calls, and it's more team interaction rather than one-on-one personal stuff, which just takes up so much time and not producing any changes.
Yeah. So you were paying someone to do these coaching calls for the clients to try to improve retention, but you found that the people who were going to stick around were going to stick around anyway, and the people who were going to leave were going to leave regardless of what you did. Is that right? And so what is the bottom line outcome of you cutting the coaching calls? More money, right?
Yeah, more money. And
more profit?
It could be we channel that time and energy into something that might actually produce a better result.
Yeah, it's good. It comes back to what I said yesterday, is you've got to be asking more questions about yourself. You've got to be asking yourself these things like, what is the highest and best use of my time? Am I taking my company in the right direction? Am I providing the right service? Can I change things? Can I just keep questioning yourself to the point of maybe almost insanity? But you have to keep asking yourself these questions, because if you don't, you fall into a habit of just doing the same old shit every day for 40 years and then realizing that you have nothing to show for it, or that you could have done it a lot better. Like, a lot of people have gone through their whole career and realized that they could have done things a hell of a lot better and had a better outcome for themselves. But because they didn't take the time to question, ask yourself, can we provide the same experience or outcome and by doing less of what we're doing now, or can we automate a lot of stuff that we're doing? Do we have to do coaching calls? Do we have to do this or that or whatever? Right? How low can I go? So after that question, then you can ask yourself, how low can we go with the price? For example, could we make it up on the back end? So the back end means if we have sell a product, and then after we sell that product, we sell the client a different product, so we're making total lifetime values a lot bigger. Or can we make it up by retaining the client a lot longer? Or can we just keep the price the same, but our margins are better? So even though you may not want to cut your price, go through that exercise and ask yourself, if you could go low, what would it be and what would it look like? And maybe it's not a good idea, maybe it is a good idea. But you don't know unless you go through that question. Does the marketplace want what we have to offer? Is a big, very, very important question. Do they actually want it, or do we just think they want it? How do we simplify deliverable to allow scalability is what we spoke about before, is how do we cut out what we don't want to give? Should we use a concentric strategy?